G'day, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's vlog. My name's Matt, but you will know me as wfx Malice. Today's vlog's going to be a little bit of a shorter one. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update as to where we're at with the channel and a little bit of an insight as to what's happening in my life right now. So, first off, for my regular viewers, you know I'm about to hit the 500 subscriber milestone. So that's a big one for me. I've finally got there. It's taken me a long time. I didn't think I'd get there this quick, to be honest. But look, we are there. It's all thanks to you guys. Without your support, without you guys hitting the subscribe button, obviously I wouldn't be where I am right now. Now I know 500 subscribers, there's probably a lot of people cringing right now going, really? 500? Yep, there's other YouTubers that wouldn't even bat an eyelid at 500 new subscribers. But hey, look, fresh new channel, and I have been grinding it out, taking my time, getting my subscribers, getting real viewers that are actually interested in my content. So, like I say, thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, or you've never hit the subscribe button, right down there, hit that subscribe button right now, show some support, leave some comments, throw us a thumbs up if you liked it, and throw us a thumbs down if you think I suck. I don't care, either way. Second of all, I've been a little bit light on content in the last couple of weeks, and I do apologise. It's not going to be a regular occurrence. I want to keep pumping out some more content, but I had a lot going on in my life, and I didn't want to pump out some sort of average, just random content just for the point of putting something on the internet. So, been trying to sell the wife's car over the last couple of weeks. We got a buyer for it. I needed to do a little bit of work on the vehicle. But to do some work on the vehicle, I had to get the car in the shed, and I couldn't get the car in the shed because I had a lot of junk in the shed. So I had to clear out the shed, which meant finishing a couple of projects, which was taking up a lot of space, moving some furniture out, selling some furniture, getting rid of stuff, throwing a whole heap of stuff in the bin, fixing the vehicle, getting the vehicle out of the shed. Life goes back to normal. And as of today, I've finally sold that vehicle and we are good to go to look for a new vehicle. A couple of vlogs ago, I made an announcement. I got basically my entire Amazon wish list bought for me, and I did a big thank you to the person who bought that, but I also made a bit of a statement, and I think I might have overdone it a little bit, and I didn't mean to come across so harsh. I wasn't trying to accuse whoever purchased the stuff for me having the wrong intentions. That's not what I meant at all. I just wanted to be clear that if someone does buy something for me, I know people on the internet can be a little bit obsessive at times. I just wanted to make sure that if someone buys something for me, please don't expect something back in return, but look, I'll definitely do my utmost to say thank you and show my gratitude. So I really did appreciate that gift, and the person did end up writing to me in my channel. I did delete their comment for their own privacy. It wasn't anything there. I wasn't offended by what you wrote, so thank you very much. I do appreciate your comments. Yep, much appreciated. And on that is another bombshell. I had another parcel turn up the other day from Amazon. Huge box. It probably only used up about an eighth of the packaging. I swear Amazon must have shares in Australia Post and DHL, because I don't know how they're making money out of their postage. One of the lenses that I had on my wish list, it's a 12mm wide angle lens. I'm not actually using it right now. It's a little bit too wide for this sort of setup. It just shows way too much of the room. This is it here, so great for vlogging. So once I could able to get out of my little studio here, I'll be able to snap that onto my camera. And instead of me having my camera 1.5 meters away to get this sort of angle, with this lens, I'll be able to have it about this sort of space to have that same sort of field of view. So thank you very much. It's a very expensive lens. On that, I've also got a little bit of a confession to make. I've got another confession to make. Amazon's search function is pretty average, so their lenses keep dropping out of stock, and you've got to keep updating your wish list if you want things like that to stay on there. I've typed in Canon EFM because I've got a mirrorless Canon camera, 12mm, which is this lens. Comes up with the pictures of these lenses and about 4 of them. So I've clicked on the first one that come up. It was a Sony M mount. Yeah, my mistake. The lens turned up, it was the wrong lens. I've actually done a screenshot of the search result and I sent it off to Amazon and said, you guys need to fix things up, that's terrible. If I've searched for Canon, why are you even going to suggest a Sony lens? Thankfully though, I am a Prime subscriber with Amazon, so I get free shipping on returns and free shipping on orders. So I was able to do an exchange with Amazon. I was able to send the lens back down to Melbourne and reorder the correct one, and it turned up. I think the turnaround was about a week, so Also on that, I did get a nice little tripod, so a fluid ball head mount, a tripod, so it's going to be able to do some nice panning. I can't show it to you because I've got the camera sitting on it right now rather than me using microphone stands to hold all my cameras up. Bit of an interesting thing. Microphones don't have the same thread as cameras. Microphones have a bigger thread to hold the microphone holders than cameras have to hold the cameras to tripods. It doesn't make sense. I mean, cameras weigh more than a microphone. Microphones are smaller. Microphone should have the smaller thread and camera should have the bigger thread. But anyway, getting adapters to go from a large thread to a small thread, it's not very common. So I was using all sorts of clamps to try and hold cameras. So now I've got a tripod. I can safely put my nice expensive camera up on a tripod. So thank you very much once again to the follower, to the subscriber who bought those 2 gifts off my Amazon wish list. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Question and answer. I thought I'll answer a couple of questions that everyone seems to ask me. Just wanted to clear things up for people. So why do you call yourself wfx Malice? So I'll start off. WFX stands for White Fox. It's a gaming community that me and a bunch of friends started about 7 or so years ago. It was just a little quiet place for us to be able to game without hackers and without trolls and people spewing abuse at everyone. So we ran that. We've still run it now. It's obviously died off a lot now thanks to Discord. Just washes away a lot of the gaming communities, but that's the WFX part. Malice was actually a name that was given to me. I used to call myself General Info back in the Battlefield days, Battlefield 2 and Bad Company 2 days. We were playing a survival post-apocalyptic, slow-paced urban environment game called Nether. It's a short-lived game. It was quite good when it came out, but the developers just, I don't know, they changed the direction of the game very quickly and it ruined it. I used to be pretty good at the game. I used to play it for many hours a night. I used to have a few different crews that I used to jump in and play with, and people started to learn my name. So I'd get into a server and I'd empty a server. Everyone would be like, oh, General Info's here, because I just used to dominate. Me and my friends, we'd just wipe the map. And it got to the point, I joined a server and someone said, oh great, General Info's here. Why do you have to be so Malice? Thanks, got a new name. So I changed my name to Malice and I got to get back in and ravage everyone once again until they worked out I was the same person. So that's where the Malice bit comes from. Now, wfx Malice was a name that I sort of started using because Malice is always a taken name in a lot of games and a lot of gaming communities. So when I started Twitch streaming, Malice was taken. So I had to go with wfx_Malice. And so I already had the Facebook page set up for it. I had an Instagram account in the background that I'd never used. Everything was already there, so I figured, why not just use the same thing? And that way when people Google search, I'm already there in Google, I'm already found. Next, what is your favorite game? I don't have a favorite game. All games suck. They suck that bad, they suck me into continually playing them. Look, honestly, if we look at the amount of hours I've spent on games, Arma 2 Epoch and Arma 3 Epoch, I've spent probably about 2,000 or 3,000 hours collectively on those two, which is the original DayZ. Although I've played it that much, it makes me sick. Counter-Strike, CSGO, once again, I've probably played about 2,000 or 3,000 hours worth of that over the years. It's my go-to. I seem to always go back to CSGO. You get sick of it, you hate the game, you want to uninstall it. You go and play something else, and then you come back and play CSGO. So I'd probably say CSGO, but I'd say Assetto Corsa as well. Although I don't really consider Assetto Corsa to be a game, it's more of a racing simulator. But just for the amount of online content there is for that game, there's a lot of people, a lot of modders that have made cars and tracks for that game that make that game so much better that you can play that game over and over and you're never playing the same thing. You're always versing different cars in different track conditions on different tracks. So for me, Assetto Corsa I'd probably say is definitely my favourite. CSGO is one of those games you hate to love and you love to hate it. So hope that answers that. I'm actually going to throw up something on my Instagram, which is a questions and answers. I'm just going to put a photo on there, question and answers. So if you've got questions you want to ask me, by all means, jump onto my Instagram. I don't really use Instagram that much, so don't hate me if my page is pretty bare. It's more so there so that you guys can find me and another way to communicate with me. Chuck your comments in there, chuck your questions in there, and I'll happily answer them in future videos, in future vlogs. Well, once again, guys, I'm gonna end the video about there. I think that's about all I really had to say at this point without giving away everything. Yeah, like I said before, if you're new to the channel, if you're brand new here, hit that subscribe button. Throw me a thumbs up if you liked it. Throw me a thumbs down if you thought I'm trash. Whichever way, I don't care. Leave your comments as well. If you're gonna say I'm trash, if you're gonna give me a thumbs down, at least tell me what you thought was trash. Always helps me improve for future content. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.